There are three main rainfall regions in Zambia, namely Region 1, which covers the northern province, the Luapula province, parts of Mchinga, parts of Copperbelt, and northwestern province. This area receives rainfall pattern up to 1,200 per year. There's also a Region 2, which covers Eastern Province, parts of Lusaka Province, parts of Central Province, and parts of Western Province, including some northern part of Southern Province. This is the area which received up to 1,000 rainfall pattern. We've got Region 3, which covers Luangwa. It also covers Chiawa, down Chirundu, and the southern part of the southern province. It receives up to 800 per year. This determines your crops, how they will yield. Hi, I'm the mad farmer from Chipangari district, deep down the village of Eastern Province. Welcome to my videos. Like I always say, my videos are basically about agriculture, be it animal and crop productions. I'm not a professional man, but I'm somebody who has a passion for agriculture. That's why I keep on sharing what I know, because sharing is caring. Well, yesterday I posted something on my Facebook page asking the people out there to tell me which topic they want us to look at. Most of them said soybeans. So today we are going to look at soybeans. We are going to start with land preparations, the seed, fertilizer application if need be, harvesting and stuff like that. So first things first, a good farmer will always prepare seeds in advance. There are so many varieties of seed out there. There's Dina, there's Kafue, there's Lukanga, there's also Spike, and a lot other varieties of seed, soybean seed. So which seed do you want to go for? Okay, let me start with Lukanga. Lukanga, if you are in Southern Province or somewhere Luangwa, I don't think it would be a good idea for you to plant Lukanga, because it requires a little bit of more of the water. So I don't think it would be a good idea. If you are in Southern Province, Lusaka Province, Eastern Province, I think the best seed to plant is something like Kafue or Dina. The areas on the copper belt, you can also plant Dina, you can as well plant Kafue, because Kafue does better anywhere in Zambia. Okay, as long as the soil is not sandy. Another thing you need to look at is your soil, especially if you're planning of planting a large piece of land. Let's say 2 hectares, 3 hectares. I think have a look at your soil. Have a look at your soil. Check your soil, is it acidic? If it's acidic, see what we can do. Get some lime and then lime it. Okay, so what you need to do now, right now, is prepare your land. The land is prepared. I've always advised people to, I think, to plant in December. The reason, okay, I know there's climate change, but the reason why I say it so is because by 65 days, soybeans has already matured. Now I'm looking at the situation whereby when it starts to get dry and then it's still raining, you end up destroying your crops, because they end up germinating right there in the field. That's why I advise that maybe we plant in December, so that this could have enough time, so that by the time they are dry, the rains would have been reduced. So first things first, prepare your land and then make your ridges. There are 2 ways of planting soybeans. Let me say 3. If you want, you can plant them in ridges. Okay. Ridges are usually advised. We advise people like in Wapula, in the Region 1. I think those are the best people to plant in ridges, because they've got plenty of rainfall. Okay. Plenty of rainfall. They can plant in ridges. Okay. And then the distance between stations, say, supposed to be 5 centimeters, and then rows, they should be between 45 and 50 centimeters. Okay, those are the distances if you're doing the ridges. Okay, and then those who are in region 2 and then region 3, I think the best to do is either you do potholing, or you do the reaping, or you can also do the potholing, reaping, and then you can do those who are in region 2. Region 2, you can either do potholing, ridges, or reaping. It will still work out for you because you've got normal to above normal kind of rainfall in that area. Region 3, I think region 3, which is mostly southern province, parts of Lusaka, and parts of western province, I think the best to do is potholing or reaper. Potholing is a system whereby you dig a hole and then you actually put a little bit of some soil, the seed, so that you'll be able to harvest the water. Once it rains, the water will be harvested, put in those same holes, so that at least they can stay a little bit longer in those holes. That's potholing. Same with the reaper. Reaper will actually get all the waters and then harvest the water and then keep them in those reaping holes. You've planted your soya. Okay, the best thing to do is, if your soil is that bad, you don't necessarily need fertilizer in soybeans, okay, because it has nitrogen. But if you want, you can actually apply, like for 1 hectare. 1 hectare, you are supposed to apply just 4 bags of fertilizer in 1 hectare, meaning that in 1 acre, it's just 2 bags. The best time to do that is when planting. Just when you're planting, you're applying both the D and your seed. Then it works better. Okay, if you're doing the reaping, you don't have to put 5 centimeters, just have to actually semi-broadcast. Okay, then after that, soybeans doesn't take time to germinate. Okay, do not put too much soil, do not put anything heavy on top. Okay, just put light soil so that birds don't pick them up. And then after that, they'll germinate 3 to 5 days. The soybeans would have germinated. Okay, now after that, now once it germinates, now this is the time you check for weeds. Okay, I know by the time it's 3 weeks, they would have some weeds coming up, but you can get a good selective weed killer. For example, Simba does wonders. Okay, you apply your weed killer there, all the weeds will die, and then the soybeans will actually remain. Okay, by the time it's actually 70 days, soybeans will start to shed off the leaves, leaving only the soybeans. And then it will slowly start dying up. I know most people complain that no, dinner doesn't shatter, kaffir shatters. All in all soybeans shatters. It's just a percentage which differs. All soybean shatters. So the best to do is keep time. Okay, do not allow the soybeans to overstay in the field. It will shatter. And then the best time to pick them up or to uproot them when they're ready is between 0.5 and 0.9 hours, when it's still wet and cold, when it's not yet hot. Okay, you pick them up, put them in the shade, and then start beating them up for harvest. Coming to the soil. The soil shouldn't be too much acidic. It should be between 6, the pH of 6 and 7. I did a lot of visitation when I was in Lusaka last week, and then we actually got, I visited a lot of farms. We checked the soil, we tested the soil, we actually, it was a nice experience. You see, whenever I'm in Lusaka, I love visiting other areas. I love sharing ideas. So if you are somewhere where I am near, don't be afraid to give me a call. Let's share ideas. Let's have a look at the soil. Let's have it tested. Let's see what we can do, and then we can help out. You see, I've got a small gadget which I use for testing the soil, which I actually test for free because I love farming. So if you've got any questions like where to buy the kind of seed you want and where to buy the seed, please get in touch with me. I may just help out where you can buy your seeds, especially on the soybeans and the sunflower and these other seeds. Talk to me. Let me see how best we can help out, including the herbicides. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If I've missed out anything, please get back to me. The number is 0977 851196, 0977 851196, or go on my YouTube channel, which is Mad Farmer Kapwata. Mad Farmer Kapwata. Search for that, subscribe, and then you'll be getting the videos all the time. Or on my Facebook page. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.